Hey Virgo, welcome to Dark Eve Tarot. I'm Eve, and we're gonna get you a message. I'm using my old Tree of Darkness spread, and I need 7 cards for Virgo. Happy birthday, Virgo, all you amazing Virgos out there. Alright, 7 cards. Alright, Virgo, what are you hunting for? Nine of Swords? Terrible hunt. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, Nine of Swords. So, it's almost like you're doing an inventory of sorts on, you little shadow bits and pieces. You know what I mean? Anxieties, worries, fears, just shadowy things. So what do you not realize? Oh, how much of a toll it's gonna take on you. Okay, so I feel like this is like biting off more than you can chew right now, Virgo. There's always a right time for something, you know? Well, sometimes there's never a right time. Touche. Okay. So, you don't want to overburden yourself. This is a very nice warning that's coming up here. So, when doing your shadow work, your shadow hunt on yourself, right? Just don't do too much. Don't do it all. Don't try to do it all at once. This is at your own pace, okay? No one's judging. So at your own pace, please. What else? I feel like there are some of you Virgos that are inviting some trouble, though. Some of you with this Nine of Swords, hunting the Nine of Swords, you're actually looking for trouble. And I don't know, one thing I think my mom used to tell me, and she got it from her mom, was don't borrow trouble, don't borrow worries. You don't need them. And really, like, worrying in itself has like no benefit it has no benefit whatsoever. It doesn't do anything like to help anything. It doesn't help anything. Anyways, Virgo. So what's the fear behind this? Oh, justice. Well, that's double-sided now, isn't it? So for some of you, it's like you're afraid that you're not doing the right thing. And others of you, you're afraid you're doing the wrong thing. So that can go either way. Depending on who you are, you know which one it means. So, what's something that you've been avoiding that you shouldn't? Okay, so this is about being selfish, but not in a bad way, Virgo. This is about like getting what's yours, taking what's yours, like that's rightfully yours. You know what I mean? Um, but you don't know, you've been avoiding that. Like there's something that's yours that you deserve, but you're not claiming it. You're not taking it for some reason. So why? Oh, you've got bigger things to worry about. So we have the Queen of Rings here. This is, okay, because it's small potatoes. It's small potatoes to you because you've got this much bigger picture that you're working on. And this is just a little tiny piece of it. So it's not that big of a deal. You got big plans, Virgo. You got big plans. All right. So here, this is something that you wish you could say or do. Oof. All right. For some of you, I am not going to say what's coming through. It's the Ten of Swords, so if you know tarot, you know what I'm talking about. But this is about wrapping it up, finishing it up. Like, done. It's like the Ten of Swords is something that is so done that you can't go back to it. It's done. You know what I mean? So what's preventing like why are you not pursuing this completeness? Like, why are you leaving this thing open? Especially if it's a wound, you know what I mean? So why are you not doing that? Six of Rings. You're hung up with past shit. Alright, so stuff from the past, Virgo, stuff from the past. It's crazy that you've got this something from the past, probably when you were younger, like not an adult. That something is affecting you wrapping something up. What is that? Because you've got something huge over here that you're working on, something bigger, more important, blah, blah, blah. So how does this tie into that? Or could this perhaps be related to this Seven of Swords? Another thing, like that thing from the past, is what's really kind of adding to your inability to take what's yours, Virgo. So let's get you an oracle card. This is Dark Feminine. It's, what is it called? Mirror of Night. Dark Female Mythology. Let's see what Dark Femme is around and has a message or advice for you, Virgo. The Banshee. It's time to scream. All right, let's see the Banshee. She looks very serious, though. All right, the Banshee and the Death's Door. The Banshee is a spirit from Irish and Scottish folklore who appears as a spectral figure, her wailing and keening a warning of impending death or bad luck. You might... So what she's here for is that you might fear the unknown, whether it be change, endings, or loss. The image of the Banshee is a lonely, solitary figure, wailing in desperation, and may trigger your anxieties about the unknown future and your own feelings of grief and loss. However, it may suggest that you are comfortable with the idea of change and the unknown and see it as a natural part of life. You may see the Banshee as a symbol of the transformative power of loss and grief and a guide and companion in the face of it. You may be drawn to the idea of facing the unknown and the idea of loss as a transition. So, I'm just getting the most focus here on fear of the unknown. Let's get this one. Let's get 3 little clarifiers. Judgment, that's Sagittarius had that in theirs. But Virgo, you are absolutely known to be kind of judgy. Actually, that came out in, was that the last reading? Judgy lately. So, pretty sure that's what they're pointing at. Judgment versus truth. Any judgment should be based on truth. That's a biggie. And then we have the 8 of Pentacles which is that's a very Virgo-ish card. It's, like paying very close attention to, like, close attention to the details, like making like every all the little details perfect, all the little ducks in a row. You know what I mean? And not only that, but like for repeatability's sake, like developing a process for something, like the most efficient process. It's like you could still have your tendencies, right? Your tendencies, like what you're good at, or like your little processes, or your steps, or whatever. It's like you could still have that, you know? Um, but remember that judgments should be based on truth. That is the biggest thing coming from the Banshee right here. Judgments are based on truth. So let's get one more oracle card from a different deck. And see if is there any other message or advice for Virgo. Whoa, didn't pop out. Remembrance. And what are we remembering? That judgments are based on fact. Okay. Remembrance. Remembrance of what? This is about alone. This is about being alone, being lonely, being alone, being not connected. The Emperor. Get off your butt. Get off your butt and take charge. Because it's like there are things there's things that you've already planted seeds for, Virgo, that are already growing, okay? So, in regards to, like, this remembrance, I'm seeing it as, like, not being able to remember, like, how connected you are to the freaking universe, man. Yeah. Take some control because you already have it. Use it, right? And tend to what you've already planted, because it's like it's like the excuse me, Eight of Pentacles, where you've got these steps and you've got your process and you've got plans. You've got plans. You're doing things. It's like, don't slump over now. And then we have the King of Swords here, and this is like you got the mega brain power too, Virgo. It seems like things are I feel like there's like some kind of catalyzing or something going on, where you may have a little bit more energy, you feel a little bit more alert. It, and it's just gonna make this so much better. Like whatever you're planning or whatever you're building is just gonna help. Anyway, so stop being so judgy to yourself, and we'll see you later. Bye, Virgo.